Good afternoon, YouTube friends. Thanks so much for coming by. Today I'm going to share with you the easiest and fastest pasta sauce you will ever make. Keep on watching to see how we make it. Okay guys, this pasta sauce is so fast to make that I'm actually prepping my pasta first because it'll take longer. I decided to make some sweet potato noodles for this because I think it'll go really nicely with the robust flavors we're using for the sauce. Inspiration for this video and recipe actually came from a Netflix series I just discovered called Nadiya's Time to Eat. If you haven't watched this series, you really should. She's got some incredible time-saving hacks and her recipes look insanely awesome. So this is a modification of her beetroot pasta sauce recipe. I just veganized it and decided to use sweet potatoes because the flavors I think will go really, really nicely together. So I'm just sauteing these up just a little bit, and while those are cooking off, we're gonna make this sauce. It literally takes 2 minutes. So into my handy dandy blender, I am going to toss 2 packages of pre-cooked beets, those ones that come in a little cardboard package. I'll post a little picture up here what they look like. They're in the produce section. Really nice time-saving hack, and they're usually on sale, so that's great. I've also got 3 very large garlic cloves that I'm tossing in, and about 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm then gonna shake in probably about 1/4 teaspoon of roasted red pepper flakes. This raw garlic is gonna give us a nice spice to the sauce, so I don't wanna totally overdo it. So now I'm just gonna whiz it up until it's nice and smooth and creamy. It'll take a little bit of time for those garlic cloves to get all mixed in, but it creates this really beautiful purple creamy sauce. We're getting there. By far the fastest and most beautiful pasta sauce I've ever made. So now that our sauce is ready and our sweet potatoes are almost cooked, I'm going to make a little topping. So this is just some vegan feta that I found at our natural grocery store. I actually try not to buy it too often because I will eat it so quickly. It's so yummy. It has such a nice zing to it. It crumbles just like feta. It's really fabulous. If you're looking for a cheese substitute that really mimics a feta cheese, this is pretty darn close. So all I'm doing is I am breaking up about 3 or 4 tablespoons, oh that's a lot, of this cheese, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on it and add some dill. If you have fresh dill, that is what Nadiya used, but I just had some dried stuff in my pantry and it worked perfectly. There's something about this flavor of the creaminess of the cheese, the dill, and the zing of the lemon that just goes perfectly with your beet sauce. So I'm just gonna mix that all together and we will start assembling our dinner. Look at that lemon. That is like the biggest lemon I've bought in a while. I will of course leave below all the amounts of everything that I've used, and I'm also gonna link Nadiya's, hopefully her series, I can link it to the channel. I'm not entirely sure I'm tech savvy enough to figure that out, but I will do my best because she deserves credit for this amazing recipe. I just veganized it. So by now our sweet potato noodles are nice and tender and ready to go. I'm just going to pour in about 1/4 of the sauce that we made. I purposely made extra. I'll show you why in a second. I'm just tossing them in these beautiful noodles. The colors are amazing. You know how they say eat the rainbow? I believe this is one of those dishes for sure. And then we're just gonna add a very generous portion of our vegan feta dill crumble on top of our noodles here. There's something about the herbiness of the dill and the acidity of the lemon and the tartness of this vegan feta that just, it makes everything pop. It like totally makes a dish in my opinion. And the reason why I made so much sauce was because you can use it in so many different ways, and it is really a time saver for dinners or lunches or meal prepping things for yourself. So in Nadiya's series, she used a really thick, luscious looking fettuccine noodle, which looked amazing. I just really wanted to try it with sweet potato because I felt like the flavors would really go nicely together, and they did. You could also pour the sauce on root vegetables or some roasted potatoes. I decided to also try some of these black bean noodles because they're so high in protein, and I just finished the dish like I did with the sweet potato noodles, and it was incredible. I may have also dipped some pizza into it. Super good. So the possibilities are endless with the sauce. I am beyond stoked with all the options with this sauce and love it so much. I hope you do too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers.